Donald Trump's Republican allies are working overtime to find a political solution to his legal problems, notably his felony convictions. As the New York Times puts it, they want to avenge their party's leader, seeking to show their fealty and fire up the GOP base. It's not happening in a vacuum. Republicans remain largely in lockstep with the former president, who has consistently threatened political opponents, saying in a new interview he may throw them in jail. John Kasich is former Republican governor of Ohio and an MSNBC political analyst. And here with me, NBC's Dasha Burns. So, Dasha, what more can you say about these latest threats by Donald Trump?
Well, I want to play you what he said, but let me give you just a little bit of context. In a separate interview over the weekend, he was asked about Hillary Clinton and the sort of promises he made to lock her up. He claimed he didn't say lock her up, which, of course, we know. We can check the tape. He did.
Yep.
Well, now he's saying more about that. Take a listen.
Does that mean the next president does it to them? That's really the question. Wouldn't it be terrible to throw the president's wife and the former Secretary of State? Think of it, the former Secretary of State, but the president's wife into jail. Wouldn't that be a terrible thing? But they want to do it. So, you know, it's a terrible, terrible path that they're leading us to. And it's very possible that it's going to happen to them.
And this, of course, comes on the heels of some other rhetoric of his where he talked about if he were to be put in jail or house arrest, that there would be a breaking point with the public, Chris.
So, Governor, you were Trump's political opponent, right? In a presidential run. You had, I guess, some not so nice things to say about him. But seriously, how worried should people who are currently on his wrong side be? Is this all hyperbole, or should you listen to what he's saying?
Well, we do have institutions that can stand in the way of sort of the revenge. And we also have people who will be close to him, presumably, if he were to be elected president, who would say no. But, Chris, this tit for tat, this you punish us, we punish you, this isn't just started now. This has been going on for a while. And if you take a look at the quality of the people who run for public office today, it ain't great. And you ask, I mean, you think about it yourself. How many people want to run for public office today with all the possible damage that could come to them? I mean, we have problems with people working at polling stations now because they get threatened. We have school boards that, you know, get intimidated by, not quote a mob, but sometimes verging on a mob. We see it everywhere. We see the vicious social media. The question is, where's this taking us as a country, Chris? I mean, where does this end? So we go after them, they go after us, then we go after them, and then after us, and then people don't have faith in the judicial system. They don't have faith in the media. They don't have faith. I mean, this is a spiral, Chris, that I am extremely concerned about because I love my country and I'm worried. In a way, this gets us back to the question of character that you and I talk about frequently. When are we going to have people say no? Because if this keeps going, you think about where this could take us as a country, where this could take us neighbor against neighbor. I don't like that.
Well, let me give you another example, if I can, Governor, because one of the ways that House conservatives are trying to demonstrate their fealty to the former president is, as Axios reports, by pushing a floor vote on a bill that would allow current or former presidents to move any state case brought against them to federal court. You are also obviously a longtime member of the House Republican caucus. What are your colleagues, former colleagues, some of them, doing here?
Well, I don't know that there are a few of them that are still around, but, you know, I was telling a group today or on an earlier phone call, Chris, there were times, look, there was this whole fantasy that Reagan and Tip O'Neill were great friends. They weren't great friends. They weren't at all. However, there was a time when we got to critical junctions, critical points, where Republicans and Democrats who'd slug it out all the time, and I was there and I saw it, when they would say, okay, we're going to put America first. We're going to do the right thing, even if we have to take some heat. And we see less and less of that today. And so for them, I mean, here's the irony. You got Republicans saying we want to turn it over to the feds, when most of the time they're always for the states. But we just will contort ourselves to make sure that we're on the same team, and this is about, in many respects, they're doing this because they're angry with the decision out of New York, and that's why you hear about revenge and threats and everything else. And unfortunately, it does drive people away. It drives people out of the public arena. Why would you want to run for office today? And it's up to all of us to start. We got to have somebody stand up and say, enough, knock it off already.
Well, who's
Stop
that going to
this.
be? Because you're saying it. A lot of people are saying it often, people who used to be in public office and who, when I ask them, would you run again, say, not now, not in this environment. People who are leaving office of their own will because they feel like it's an exercise in futility to be a member of Congress. I even go back to the Supreme Court and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who considered Antonin Scalia to be one of her closest friends. When people of different minds used to be able to have civil conversations, would you run for office right now?
No, because I enjoy being on with you a lot more than running for office. But
Correct
look,
answer.
I think there's two ways. Look, Chris, I think there's two ways to deal with this. One is, if you take a look at the political parties, they've lost power. Now, who gets elected has been turned over to a bunch of special interest groups. So we can plug that. We can put a finger in the dike. But the bigger problem is the issue of character. The bigger issue of, are we willing to stand up against what we see as unfair or injustice? Are we willing to take the heat? And that's why I have been saying now on this show, more than any other show that I appear on, it's going to take some sort of a spiritual impact on all of us to realize we can't hate that other person. We're all made in the image of the Lord. And if you're going to just seek revenge and hate them, you're bringing down our culture. And so that's the longer term. How do we get that? How do we get that character implanted back again? And maybe it's one community at a time, one time. I'm writing a book about the power of these faith institutions with people who do miraculous things that will make people so happy. But we've got to also deal with the short-term problem. How do we plug the dike? One of them is maybe we got to go back and revisit how political parties can have their power back rather than have it so greatly diminished.
All right, what we know is that questions of character, which even some of Donald Trump supporters will raise. I wish he wouldn't say that. I wish he wouldn't act like that, but I'm still going to vote for him. Questions about him actually, Dasha, being convicted of 34 felonies, is not hurting his fundraising. We reported yesterday that him and the RNC combined say that they've raised $141 million, an astonishing number for May. But now you guys have new reporting about the pro-Trump super PAC, MAGA Inc. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, and this is a pattern that we've seen. When Trump supporters feel like he's getting attacked, they rally around him, and a lot of the time they rally with their dollars. Well, now his super PAC, MAGA Inc., is telling us that they have raised $70 million during the month of May, and this is important, they're laying down an initial $100 million ad buy through Labor Day. Now, the Republican Party and Trump, they have been outraised, outspent and outbought on the airwaves by the Biden campaign so far. But they are closing that gap. And remember, the polling is still showing a very tight race. So add another $100 million from MAGA Inc. on top of that, and that gap really starts to narrow in terms of money and potentially changing some of the numbers we're seeing.
Dasha Burns, thank you. We appreciate it. Dasha was like rushing on the subway to come and report for us. John Kasich on the campus of Otterbein University. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming on the program.